Specifically, I want to go up to the general information section. We're going to go to the left-hand side. I'm going to draw your attention to the sales price. You'll notice we have 10,000 there. Hey, why do I have 10,000? Well, my scenario here today is going to be a construction loan. Okay, if we go back to the previous page, page 7, you can see back on page 7, we have our assumptions. Yeah, I probably should have mentioned that. So our assumptions for this primary form is it's a $100,000 loan, 6-month interest-only construction. And then we've got our interest rate there and some of the other assumptions. So why am I having a sales price of only $10,000 when it's a $100,000 construction loan? Well, TRID doesn't give us 100% what we need here. Now, if you've heard anybody talk about TRID, it's all about the dirt, right? The dirt that secures the transaction. So when we talk about sales price here, what I'm trying to relate to you is that that $10,000 sales price is based on the lot purchase. Hey, in this scenario, somebody is buying a lot on which they'll build the dream home, and the lot is $10,000. And so if we follow the all about the dirt concept, hey, we're going to ignore the construction costs for labor and materials and just look to the dirt and put 10,000. Now, before you all get excited and go, well, that's not what we're doing, or that's not what we've been told, understand TRID is silent here. Okay, our initial interpretation is just follow the dirt, and that's why we have 10,000. But would I be okay if you had 100,000 there? If you took the dirt purchase plus the labor and materials, I'd be okay with that too. Just understand, I can't quote you chapter and verse in TRID where it says you're absolutely okay. So dirt only, in my opinion, is fine. Dirt plus construction costs that includes labor and materials would also be fine. Okay, I would just say be consistent. And if you ever ask, understand you're not going to be able to go find it and put your finger on it in the regulation one way or another. Next, I want to go over to the right-hand side. Second item down, we've got the purpose. This is the TRID purpose for this particular scenario. Okay, we are buying the lot on which the dream home is going to be built, and the lot's going to secure our loan. What's that mean? Again, we're following the dirt. It's a purchase transaction. Now, more on this in just a moment, but for this particular scenario, just understand it's going to be a purchase. The third item on page number 8, we're going to go to the product. So it's the third item down on the right-hand side as you look at my screen, and you're going to say, all right, back on page 7, letter A, it says it's going to be a 6-month interest only with a fixed 5% rate. Why does it say 5-month interest only here, fixed rate? Hey, specifically the 5-month part. It's a 6-month loan. Well, according to the way the TRID rules are written, there in this scenario, yes, it's a 6-month note, but there are only 5 true interest-only payments. The 6th payment is what? It's interest only since the last interest payment, plus what? A big old fat balloon on the end of principal. So that last payment is not an interest-only payment by definition in TRID. So there are only 5 true interest-only payments. So this is a 5-month interest-only, followed by the fixed rate description of the rate type associated with the transaction. All right, let's stop there for just a second.